Valley and Las Vegas, halfway between Joshua Tree and Area 51 in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States.
Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday, December 7th, 2020. The ancient magic rite you're about to experience is incredible. Written and performed from the first-person perspective of Jesus of Nazareth, this rite comes from the Bruce Codex, an ancient Christian document rediscovered beneath the sands of Egypt in 1769 that purports to contain the secret teachings of Jesus to his disciples. That's right. Let the joyous news be spread. The magic of Jesus has come again. I'm Reverend David Griffin.
I'm Reverend Leslie McQuaid.
And this is the opening of the Treasury of Light.
The sun is the dispenser of light to the earth. May the living light of the God Force inflame our souls with abundant life.
Our destiny lies amongst the stars, and to the stars we shall ascend.
Take a nice deep breath and feel into your body. Breathe deeply. Follow each breath as it moves into you, moves through your muscles and bones, exciting sensations there. And as you are breathing deeply and feeling deeply into each and every part of yourself, visualize yourself as the tree of life, however it is you imagine that tree to be, and grow your branches up high into alpha sky. Drive your roots down deep into omega earth. I call on you in the east, alpha. I call on you in the west, omega. I call on you in the north, alpha. I call on you in the south, omega.
Alpha.
Et omega.
The beginning.
And the end.
The path of the age between. Sunrise.
And sunset.
And the path of the sun between. Birth.
And death.
And the path of life between. Once again, we gather here in this sacred place at Column Hinge, and reaching out with the energy of our energetic bodies, we reconnect with the invisible God Force, life force all around us. And reconnecting with this divine life energy, we call upon the angels in the invisible. Angels of the 21st Treasury of Light, watchers attend. Ozaz. Ozaz. Eloes. Eloes. Azaies. Azaies. Let the watchers withdraw, and let us enter in to the 21st Treasury of Light. And there are 12 heads in my Father's treasury, and these are the names that are in the places when they sing praises to my Father, and he gives light power to them. O mighty angel, head in the place of the east, first of 12, secret name left to us by the living Jesus, Zozozai. Zozozai. Zohozai. Zohozai. Dozazaksai. Dozazaksai. Mighty angel. And as Jesus called his 12 disciples to him, so we call now the 12 angels of the treasury of light. Naozaei. Naozaei. Marazaz. Marazaz. Ozaez. Ozaez. Ozeaya. Ozeaya. Oza, Oza. Oza, Oza. Oshozoza. Oshozoza. Azayaoz. Azayaoz. Naya ozaze. Naya ozaze. Nazaz. Nazaz. And so we completed our journey through the places. Invoking each of the 12 mighty angels, head in its proper rank and proper place. Until at length we came into the place of the midst, the place of the center, the place of the Father of the treasury of light. O Father of the 21st treasury of light, by your cipher and by your name we invoke you, Oaizai, Oazai. Let the divine light descend. It is the intention of this ritual and our fervent prayer, as it is every single day since the last 3 years, to establish human liberty worldwide.
Human liberty worldwide!
Set my people free.
Set my people free!
And now, during this transition period, once again we modify our prayer. Protect the integrity of the American Republic.
Protect the integrity of the American Republic.
Protect the integrity of the vote of every American citizen.
Protect the integrity of the vote of every American citizen.
Restore the integrity of our voting system.
Restore the integrity of our voting system.
Bring to justice those who would corrupt or steal it.
Bring to justice those who would corrupt or steal it.
I heard a rumor yesterday. Actually, it's more than a rumor, but I heard on the internet yesterday that the reason why Mark Esberger was fired and Miller was put in as the defense secretary and overseeing special forces directly under him. They took special forces and put it like a fifth branch of the military directly under the Secretary of State. Word has it, the reason is because the CIA, the FBI, and the DOJ are dirty. I mean, look at what's happened over the last 4 years. How they've never been able to bring anyone to justice for the spy scandal. Well, unsurprising, this morning they're talking about Barr resigning. We are in some deep trouble, folks, if our police state, if our policing institutions that are supposed to protect us are involved in a coup against us. Folks, the very definition of a soft coup is a coup with the support of the media and using destabilization and agitation. They call it agitprop. Well, we have all the marks of a color revolution here right now. First, they hit us with COVID. Then they agitated with all of those riots and tearing down the statues of American forefathers. And then they hit the election with massive election manipulation and massive election fraud. Don't let them tell you, don't let the media gaslight you that there's no proof. Look at alternative media on the internet, off of the big tech and off of the mainstream media, who are all involved in the coup attempt. Go see some real independent media sources. Take a look at some of the stuff that Project Veritas has been coming out. Take a look at the Gateway Pundit. Lots and lots of other sources, folks. It's being published all over the place. R&R Law is a great place to go on YouTube. R&R Law, they're giving a legal breakdown every day of what's going on. Also, you have Viva Frey and Robert Barnes on YouTube giving a great breakdown of what's going on day by day. So do inform yourself. Don't listen to the mainstream media. They attempted to crown Joe Biden as president-elect already on election night, when that's not even decided until the Electoral College votes on December the 14th. It's a soft coup, folks, when the media is in the tank like this, when the social media is in the tank like this, and so many election officials are in the tank like this. What else can you call it but a coup? Well, apparently the counter coup is here. I heard a lot of information about that today, too. I don't know if it's true, but according to what the rumors are, apparently Trump anticipated this, and this has turned into a sting operation. He was waiting on them. There's a whole bunch of things we don't know about yet, but it's all about to come out in the next couple of weeks. But still, we find ourselves in a situation like no other in our lives, where the very fabric of our republic is called into question. The fabric of our republic may not continue to exist. Look, the Democrats have stated openly that if they get control of all three branches, then they are going to stack the Supreme Court, expand it to 13 justices, add 2 more states that they're sure will vote Democrat, and eliminate the filibuster. That means they will have absolute power over all three branches and will change this nation beyond all recognition. That can still be stopped, folks. First, we've got to stop the steal with President Trump. And most important, we got to see to it that the same conditions aren't in Georgia for that runoff election like we just had in this last election, because Georgia, it turns out, was one of the most corrupt states. They're getting ready to steal it again in Georgia, folks, or to try to. We have to watch them. People need to watch very carefully, and we have to stand up in great numbers protesting against the steal. We have to do everything we can to stop this steal, folks. And the most important thing that we can do as magicians is to stand up and pray or do magic for human liberty worldwide, because that's what's threatened now. If America falls to global governance, the whole world will fall to global governance. And trust me, that global governance is not like America. They want to impose censorship on us, like we're seeing in social media already. They want to take away our freedom to assembly, like we have in certain states already where they've got people on lockdown. Speaking of which, by the way, to all of the mask Nazis out there, I got some news for you. I read in the paper this morning, the World Health Organization has just put out, or rather the UN has just put out, they're expecting 270 million people to die of starvation. 270 million to die of starvation because of the lockdowns around the COVID virus, folks. Think about that. The Chi-Com virus itself has killed 1.5 million worldwide. The lockdowns are expected to kill 270 million worldwide. That's 20 times the death rate. 20 times more people. The lockdowns are 20 times more deadly than COVID. That's the conclusion. So don't come to me and talk to me about lockdowns. We got to end them right now. Don't come to me and talk to me about masks. Look on the box. It says they don't protect you from COVID. Don't give me that nonsense about, well, it protects you from giving it to someone else. No, if it can't protect you from getting it, it can't protect you from giving it to someone else either, nor can it protect them from getting it. It's all a big hoax, folks. It's a big lie to see how much slavery we will put up with. They think we're dogs to be muzzled and children to be told to stay at home, locked down in our homes. Are they right? Are we children, or are we men and women? Free men and women. Americans. I say we're Americans. I say we're free men and women. And that's why I invite you to stand with Leslie and I in our magical campaign for human freedom. Human liberty worldwide.
Human liberty worldwide.
Set my people free.
Set my people free.
All these things we ask in the name of the living Jesus. Amen.
Amen. So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. This ancient magical rite we are doing together helps you experience more power in your day, because that's what God Force energy is. God Force energy is power, raw, unbridled, unlimited power, waiting for you to tap into it. All you need to do is turn your powerful sovereign mind to the idea of God Force. And when you breathe in, your consciousness alters the breath you breathe such that you take in more of this divine power. And when you are filled with divine power, you are powerful. You are capable of making changes in your world that are obvious and lasting. All you need to do is reach out into the infinite and take that power which is already yours. You were built for this power, to wield it, to bend it, to push it forward. This is your strength here on this earth. You are the weapon filled with God Force energy. This energy with which we change our world, we improve it, we improve ourselves, we help those around us. And when we look out onto our world with eyes glistening with God Force energy, we see clearly. We can clearly see the reality around us. We are not blinded in any way by the culture around us, by the things that people say. We have eyes of our own. We have ears of our own with which to see and hear and experience this world accurately. We do this when we breathe in God Force energy, because the power of God Force energy has the strength to blast through any brainwashing that you may have accidentally picked up while watching television or listening to the radio. Because the television and the radio are the weapons that are being used against you. You're being fed a false reality, being told lies. Don't trust what you see on the television until you have pushed it through a filter of divine energy. Use the God Force energy that is at your disposal to sift through the information coming to you. Sift through what things people say. Sift through all those words that you get in your newspapers and magazines. Don't take information in uncritically. Be critical of everything you read, everything you see. And yes, I mean be critical of what I say. Exactly, because that's how you awaken what you're thinking. If you are thinking to yourself and you're thinking about these words, what it means is that these words have affected and affected you in ways that cause you to think differently. At least ask the question. Because when you ask that question, you invite God Force into yourself to teach you the right answer through that gut feeling, through your instincts, and through knowing what is right and good. And so today, as you go through your day, your challenging day today, know that you are not alone. Know that you are powerful and that you are, in your own way, divine. And you know this because with each and every breath, you take in more God Force.
Thank you, Leslie, for that beautiful and inspiring message. We really appreciate your being here, everyone, and thank you for joining us on our magical campaign for human liberty. Please add to your prayers a prayer for human liberty worldwide, that human freedom shall be preserved and spread across all the earth. And we will keep praying this until every woman and every man is free. We'll be back out here with you and for you again tomorrow morning. And until then, as always, oh, by the way, we are located at alphaomega.church. We are Alpha Omega, a church unlike any other. Thanks so much for coming out. I'll be looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow. And until then, as always, have faith and expect a miracle.
And until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God Force run strong within you. And, as always, may your magics work better than expected.